Michael Shane Neal, and welcome to the Portrait Society's first virtual awards ceremony, brought to you tonight live. We will recognize this evening and honor the 2020 and 2021 Signature Status designees, the 2020 International Portrait Competition finalists, and present Max Ginsburg with the Gold Medal Award. It was our heartfelt desire to acknowledge these recipients last year at the gala banquet that we ultimately had to postpone. We are grateful for everyone's patience and understanding. Let's not keep our recipients waiting any longer. First up is my good friend and fellow board member, Mary White, who will present the Signature Status Awards.
Thank you, Shane, for that very kind introduction. I'm so pleased and very excited to be here with you tonight to present the Signature Status recipients. The Signature Status is now in its 8th year. It bestows an honorary designation on artists who are dedicated to the educational mission and high aesthetic standards of the Portrait Society of America. The work of the selected artist has shown a consistent high level of skill and sophistication of aesthetics. This year, we are pleased to present 11 artists with the Signature Status designation who embody the standards of excellence on which this organization was founded. These individuals have been chosen by a distinguished panel of recognized professionals, and they are Robin Cole from Arva, Colorado, is a 2-time grant recipient from the Elizabeth Green Shields Foundation. In addition to her art, she teaches regularly and has been selected and honored in a number of competitions.
Thank you so much, Mary, and thank you to the Portrait Society. I'm really honored to be a part of this group.
Joseph Daley, living in upstate New York, won Best of Show in the International Portrait Competition and taught a class for this year's conference.
Thanks, Mary. It's an honor to be receiving this distinction along with everyone here. Thank you so much.
Qi Yu Dong from China is an artist and a professor. He has been invited to teach at a number of schools, and his paintings have won awards around the world. Catherine Galbraith is a nationally recognized artist, and in addition to the Portrait Society's signature status, she has been recognized by the Oil Painters of America and American Women Artists.
Thank you so much, Mary. What an honor this is. I can't tell you how thrilled I am. And here's my beautiful award. Thank you.
Johanna Harmon is a master signature artist and a national double gold medalist in the Oil Painters of America. She has served on the faculty of the Portrait Society and won 2nd place in the International Portrait Competition.
Thank you, Mary. I'm thrilled and honored to receive this recognition from the Portrait Society of America and to share this moment with all of these exceptional artists.
Carol Peoples has 25 years experience in teaching, exhibiting fine arts commission, and she specializes in life drawing and painting.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so very proud of this award, and I feel honored to be included in this group. Thank you for your time and for all the work that the Portrait Society of America does.
Kishore Podekar from India has been sculpting and painting for over 20 years and has won all the major awards in his country. He has been a finalist in the International Portrait Competition. Timothy Reese currently resides in Iowa and is the founder of Reese Atelier. He has served on the faculty of the Portrait Society and has been a finalist in the International Portrait Competition.
Thank you so much, Mary. It's such a great honor to be included with this group of artists and to be recognized for this achievement. Thank you.
Nathan Scousen started his career as a dentist, but was always passionate about painting. After 10 years, he closed his practice and has devoted himself to his art full-time.
Thank you, Mary and Portrait Society. I am so excited for this award. It means a ton. I appreciate it so much.
And Jennifer Wilty has been painting all her life. She has served on the Portrait Society faculty for many years, mentored fellow artists, and her work has been selected many times as a finalist in the International Portrait Competition.
I can honestly say I probably wouldn't be a portrait artist if it wasn't for Portrait Society of America. I started attending 20 years ago, and I am so honored to have this in my studio to remind me of what the society has brought to my life as an artist. Thank you, Portrait Society of America.
Amy Wernz worked as an interior designer for 10 years before turning to art full-time. She regularly teaches, has been a finalist in the International Portrait Competition.
Thank you, Mary, and congratulations to all the signature status winners. And now it is time to present the awards of the 22nd Annual International Portrait Competition. From a record number of 2,620 entries submitted last year, our judges selected 23 finalists and 27 Certificate of Excellence winners. The judges for this competition were the late Edward Jonas, Dawn Whitelaw, Robert Liberace, Mary White, Kwang Ho, and myself. Presenting the 27 Certificate of Excellence winners in alphabetical order: Ayush Agarwal, Jared Brady, John Buxton, Jia Sai, Casey Childs, Leanne Cogswell, William Downey, Riley Doyle, David Gluck, Thomas Caleb Goggins, Ryan Gondarowski, Liz Harris, Tusai Isti, Brendan Johnston, Joshua LaRock, Damien Lacochest, Karen Offit, Corey Pitkin, Mary Chin, Mary Sauer, Nathaniel Scousen, David Tanner, Susan Joaquin, John Siebels Walker, Guion Wong, Amy Wernz, and Fei Zhong. Congratulations to all. And now, we recognize the finalists from the 2020 competition. Each year, the Portrait Society of America works diligently to offer our finalists the most generous awards possible. And this year is no exception, with over $113,822 in cash and prizes, including a $25,000 cash award to the Draper Grand Prize winner. None of this would be possible without the generosity of our sponsors listed here, who have provided both cash and art material awards. Thank you all for your contributions. First, we will present the 13 Exceptional Merit Awards, and I will acknowledge them in alphabetical order. Olena Bayback. Olena's portrait depicts her niece in an apple orchard one day near the artist's home in Maine. Everything fell into place for a perfect composition, with the orchard being a beautiful backdrop for the portrait. Anna Rose Bain. This painting is of Anna's daughter, Cecilia. Anna's inspiration was to portray her amidst full blossoms in a crabapple orchard. Using the design of dappled light, she wanted to make her feel one with her surroundings. Julie Bell. Julie's painting depicts an experience she had on a walk near a farm with cornfields. She found herself surrounded by what felt like 1,000 snow geese and returned to the studio, compelled to recreate that feeling in this painting. Scott Burdick. Scott's model is a young American Indian woman. He has enjoyed painting many times over the last few years. In the painting, he focused on her handmade regalia, which has personal as well as unique tribal meaning. Louise Carr. A commissioned child's portrait, Louis's goal was to rise to the challenge of portraying beauty in a truthful manner without being contrived. He wanted the viewer to feel the gentle confidence and spirit of the young girl. Joseph Daley. This painting of a surgeon from Pennsylvania was commissioned by a medical center. Upon meeting the sitter, Joseph could tell he was highly regarded by his patients and colleagues and wanted to portray him with warmth and kindness. Thomas Caleb Goggins. This sculpture is of George Jordan, an African-American Buffalo soldier and National Medal of Honor recipient who served in the American West, protecting forts, towns, and mail lines. Morgan LaPlante. Morgan's inspiration for her painting, called Daydreaming, reflects back on our creativity as children and her desire to carry that inspiration forward into the art we create as adults. Paul Newton. Paul's subject is Gina Cohen, an artist and longtime volunteer with the Portrait Society. Gina uses her sculpture skills and medical knowledge to create prosthetics for patients who have lost body parts through disease or injury. Caesar Orico. Inspired by David at the moment when he faces Goliath, Caesar sculpted this portrait, showing the energy, confidence, and strength from David's gaze. By including only his neck and chest, he allows the viewer to build in their own mind the position of the body and the action that is about to happen. Pavel Sokov. Pavel had a fascinating experience traveling to India for a 2-month period of time with his friend and fellow artist. Arriving at their destination, they visited a city where many people travel in order to break the cycle of rebirth. Stephanie Paige Thompson. Stephanie is inspired to paint what she sees around her, and it was on a summer trip to Maine that she met the subject of her painting and created this piece as a reflection of her experience. Constantine Zulin. This portrait is a painting of Constantine's mother, who had always supported his art career. Painting from life over a 2-month period, he wanted to portray her kindness as well as her love of animals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will present the top 10 awards. The second honor award goes to Timothy Reese. The subject of this painting is Timothy's beautiful wife, Brittany, depicted in the morning light and inspired by the paintings of the French naturalists and impressionists, capturing the soft glow just before dawn. First honor award goes to Louise Weir. Louise's model, Claudia, is a student who attended a theater arts high school with his daughter. He was drawn to Claudia as a model because in person, her features are so modern, yet echo those of medieval Madonnas. Fifth place goes to Fangxi Jing. Fangxi was inspired by Richard Smith's artwork and created a painting of his friend Tong, who is a kindred spirit, always active in helping others. He hopes that this painting captures Tong's strong and cheerful nature. The fourth place award goes to Olga Cremon. This painting is symbolic of the coming of age experience. Olga's model, a pre-teenager, portrays a feeling of strength and fragility, the calmness of a young girl and the poise of a young woman. The bird is a symbol of flight and of perennial guardianship. Third place award goes to Susan Lyon. For this painting, Susan had the idea of portraying Mother Nature or an earth goddess when she asked her friend Ashley to pose. During setup, she turned her head at just the right angle, and Susan knew she had captured the pose that she wanted. The second place award goes to Ernest Wood. More Than Material is a beautiful allegoric painting portraying our collective humanity being drawn up and out of materialism. Our first place in drawing is Oliver Seen. Oliver's drawing of his dad was a present for his 85th birthday. Since moving from his native Hong Kong 30 years ago, Oliver hasn't been able to spend much time with his father. So drawing him from life allowed them to reconnect and unite through art. And I am excited to announce that you have also won the People's Choice Award. Congratulations, and thanks to everyone who voted. First place in sculpture goes to Brittany Ryan. Brittany's sculpture is one in a series that explores the beauty and psychology of the transition from childhood to adulthood, becoming aware of the judgment of others and finding a place in society. Congratulations. The first place in painting goes to Frances Bell. Frances worked from life on this self-portrait, focusing on making sure it is as true as possible so that the gestures and feeling of the pose were in harmony. Congratulations, Frances. And now, it is my great pleasure to present the $25,000 cash award to the Draper Grand Prize winner, Annie Murphy Robinson. Annie's daughter, Casey, is the subject of her painting called After the Dance. Set in the distant past and inspired by the plight of women, the toughness and adaptability of this fictional woman is apparent. Her smile is gone, the dance is over, and she is tired. Annie said, quote, "It felt more authentic to capture the moment after, the moment when no one is looking." Let's take a moment to enjoy this fabulous piece by Annie, our 2020 Draper Grand Prize winner. I'm excited that we have Annie live to say a few words. Welcome, Annie. And congratulations on being Draper Grand Prize winner.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like I want to vomit and go do backflips. I don't know which is going to come first. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. I wrote down so many names of people to like follow on Instagram. What a bunch of beautiful work. My heart is just pounding out of my chest. Thank you so much, Portrait Society of America. It's been a long time coming, and I I did write down a few things. I just wanted to thank the judges and also just acknowledge the beautiful work by all the finalists. Really amazing stuff. This piece is really, all of my work is, I wrote down some stuff, but I'm just going to talk freely because, my work is about moving through life's difficulties. And it's always been informed, whether it was subconscious or not, by my own experience in the past. And I told myself if I won that I would tell you that about a year ago, my husband and I mortgaged the house and we bought a piece of property up in the Sierra Mountains. And my dream is to have workshops that would be about moving through difficulties, about moving through trauma, and about making art around that, and to help other artists. And I'm going to be able to, that's seed money. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I just want to thank you so much.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I'm so proud for you. And I just cannot send a more hearty congratulations. And thank you for being a part of this tonight. And congratulations to all of the finalists. Our longtime sponsor, Jack Richardson, has continued the tradition of providing an easel valued at $1,995 to be given as a prize to one of the competition finalists. This evening, Colleen Maxey Richardson is joining us live to draw the winner of the Jack
everyone.
Richardson.
My name's Colleen. I'm with the Jack Richardson Company, and I am so looking forward to getting together with everyone, hopefully next year in Atlanta, and we can have a live banquet instead of doing this virtually. In the meantime, I'm here to draw a name for our counterweight easel, and are you all ready? Here we go. All right, Susan Lyon. Thank you, Susan, and congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, Susan, and thank you, Colleen. And now I'd like to introduce Dawn Whitelaw, our vice chair, and she will now present the Gold Medal Award.
Tonight, I have the distinct honor of presenting the Portrait Society's Gold Medal Award to Max Ginsburg. During his career that spans over 7 decades, Max has captured the dynamics of his lifelong home, New York City, by creating paintings of the inhabitants. His formal training began at the famed High School of Music and Art in New York City. He then went on to receive a BFA from Syracuse University and an MA from City College of New York. However, Max's interest in traditional realism began much earlier through working with his father, Abraham Ginsburg. His father was a portrait painter, a great mentor and teacher. Over the years, Max has earned more accolades and honor than I could possibly list tonight. Suffice it to say that he has more than secured his legacy as one of the most beloved and respected artists of this generation. I'd like to read the text on the award, which was designed by our late chairman, Ed Jonas. The inscription reads, "The Gold Medal Award is presented to Max Ginsburg in honorable recognition of a lifetime pursuit of artistic excellence and unwavering commitment to fine art education. His many years of teaching and his distinguished body of work have inspired a generation of artists and merited an esteemed place in the history of American figurative painting." Tonight, we honor you, Max, for your incredible work and lifelong dedication to the arts. Max is joining us live from his studio to accept this award.
Thank you very much. I have a few words that I'd like to say. And thank you, Dawn, for presenting the award like she did and reading the inscription. I just want to also say that over the years, I've received many medals and awards, but I feel that this is special because it is not just for one painting or for an event, but for a lifetime of work. And that means a lot to me. I feel that it is sort of an honor for, I feel that is a struggle in my lifetime of trying to be a realist painter, because the world was pretty much abstract. But I also want to say that it is because of my father that I was able to learn a lot of these realist skills. And I think that it is very apropos that it is the Portrait Society that is giving me the award, because here it is at the end of my life that I'm getting this award. But my father started showing me how to paint and draw from life. And that was at the beginning of my career. And he was a portrait painter, so this connection with the Portrait Society is meaningful to me. I have a few notes here that I'm trying to look at to say. I also appreciate the fact that the award is given to me for my teaching, because, and I feel this is so important to me, because I have taught a lot in my career, and I feel that also that my artwork, I've always had a social commitment in my art and the expression of ideas that I show in my painting. And I feel that this social commitment is in line with my teaching, because I feel that is an important commitment on my part. So so I just want to make that point, that is very important to me. You know, I've written down a number of things, and somehow I didn't really get through them because I was trying to ad-lib, so it may have not come out exactly as I intended. But anyhow, the basic idea is thank you very much, Portrait Society. Let me hold up this medal. This is the medal. And it's very beautiful, by the way. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. Do you have, are there any questions or anything you wanted to ask me, Shane?
No, but I want to congratulate you, Max. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us virtually from your homes and studios tonight to celebrate all of last year's talented competition finalists and award recipients. Again, my heartfelt congratulations to all. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you all back here tomorrow for another exciting day of programs. Good night.